me check something real quick. How are all of you? Let's see. How are all of you? Let's see if you can hear me and see me clearly. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna make sure that I am live on here because with the monsoon, the signal has been in and out, in and out, in and out. So let's make sure we are live tonight. Yay! How are all of you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Marco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Bridget. Wow, what a cool name, Bridget Nielsen. Wasn't she an actress? So if you guys don't mind, if you're patient with me, I am going to show you everything I got for Trader Joe's for the entire month. And the beautiful thing is I actually will not go to any grocery store the rest of the month. I'm gonna pull from the garden for my produce, and I'm just gonna go along with these things. I might pick up fresh flowers, but that's it. And my entire grocery bill for the month is now under $200. So I'm super stoked. Let me hit live on Instagram because it's my goal to go live in both places. Finally, so sorry you guys. I usually haven't had a, hey Instagram, haven't had a problem with that. So we're just gonna start over, okay, Facebook, we're gonna start now. We're gonna start from scratch, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me in the comments section where you are tuning in from. On Instagram, I am live, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on Facebook. On Facebook, I'm live. On Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea. Now, the reason y'all can't see me is because my counter, and this is a huge counter, this is a 1,500 square foot kitchen, so it's a huge kitchen. That's why I'm echoing, with 22 square foot, 22 feet ceilings. This is covered with everything I'm going to consume over the next month. I went to Trader Joe's, I stayed under $175, and the rest of my produce for the entire month I'm going to pull from my garden, which I'll be sharing some videos this week. So thank God we don't have smell-o-vision because I've not showered today, but I got a great hike in, I got a great workout in, and I got the dog's food, and I got all my food. So we're just gonna start with the basics. So the first thing I bought, because it was on sale and I look for sales, because I'm a bargain girl, right? I'm from the Midwest, we bargain. I got this beautiful Monsoria. It was on sale for $9. So it was like my splurge right here. And I just absolutely love, love, love this plant. So I will repot that in one of my big pots and it'll just be stunning. So I always try to get some kind of plant in the house because, you know, it brings in oxygen in the home. And I love plants. My house is full of plants. I am a green thumb girl. The second thing I got was some flowers. Now the beautiful thing about this is I got these flowers for $3.99, the pink ones. These white ones are from Safeway. They were $4 and they're almost 3 weeks old. So my little secret that I do is where's the jar? I think I have the jar. Oh, yep. I do. So my little secret to keep my flowers alive and my plants alive, I actually take my banana peels and I soak them in water in a large jar, let them sit for 24 to 48 hours, and I add a tablespoon into the water. So these do not look like they're 3 weeks old, and that's why. So nitrogen is released from the banana peels. I believe it's nitrogen. And it's really, really healthy. It's got potassium in them, and you can use this on your garden as well if you don't have rodents. And from Trader Joe's was a case of this water, and I know you're thinking, oh my God, it's in plastic. Well, I actually watched years ago where they tested several different waters, and the Trader Joe's alkaline water measured right next to the Kangen water. And so ever since then, it's Mountain Valley spring water or it's Kangen water. I have a built-in filtration system here and I still won't drink the water. or it is the Trader Joe's alkaline water. Now, I personally use these for the dogs, and I also use these when I go to the gym because I put a lot of stuff in my water, and so I actually like their water. Yes, it is in plastic. I'm in full awareness that plastic leaches chemicals, BPA free, and you know what, you guys? Listen, things aren't cheap, and a whole case of this is dirt cheap, so I'm down with it. Once I see something get tested like that, thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thumbs up, throw me a heart, throw me some love, keep telling me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. So once I see something like that, where something's actually tested and it's proven to be alkaline, I'm down with it. So we're gonna start with the produce. I got a head of organic Trader Joe's cauliflower. So I'm gonna put this behind me. Oh, and all of these recipes you can get in my book, Eat Right for the number 4, Your Zodiac. So all of these foods are things that I include in my book, 155 pages of plant-based recipes. You can get it on Amazon, in Barnes & Noble, even Barnes & Noble online, Target stores, and in AndreaCox.com in the shop section. So I got the organic cauliflower, and this is like melting, so I want to get it in the freezer. I got 2 things of the Trader Joe's organic chopped spinach. Now, I'm mostly raw, but every once in a while, I love to make some type of stir-fry dish with like white rice noodles or something, and I'll just throw this in there. So as long as the meal is properly food combined, I'm down for a little frozen wild blueberries, which I also bought, and they're in the freezer right now. They were $14. They were my big splurge. 2 things of Trader Joe's spinach. I got a bag of sweet potatoes. Everything you see is organic. I got a huge organic watermelon. This is with seeds. You guys, I stayed under $175. I refuse to spend $500 a month on groceries. I'm growing 80% of my produce, and the rest I am buying. Can't really grow a lot of fruit here. Lemons, limes, avocados, cherimoya do well, which are my favorite. Figs do well, but I haven't planted any fruit trees yet, but the garden beds are full. Those of you who watch my stories on Raw Chef Andrea, you know on Instagram, those garden beds are flourishing. So I got a big watermelon right here, and it does have the seeds, so I love that. I got 5 organic mango. I got 4 heads of organic celery. I got 1 avocado because I'm not down with a bunch of fat right now. I got 1 thing of microgreens because I sprout my own sprouts, but I don't do microgreens, so I like to do that. I got a whole case of, where's it at? The jackfruit. The canned jackfruit, which I can't find right now. Should be somewhere. I'll find it. Anyway, I got an entire, here it is. I didn't want to bring the case up. So I got an entire case of jackfruit. I actually bargained the manager down. I'm like, you don't give a case discount, and he gave it to me. So there's 24 in a case. There is no reason that you should buy the barbecue jackfruit, and forgive me for saying this, the #1 jackfruit company actually paid me to endorse them when they first started making jackfruit about 5 years ago. I would never spend the money on that anymore. It's so much easier to you can make your own barbecue sauce. Only buy the Kansas City organic barbecue sauce. It does have like 1 questionable ingredient, which is cane sugar, and I'm not a fan of cane sugar, but you know what? It's freaking delicious. I always feel good the next day. So I go by the way I feel, right? If I feel like shit after eating something the next day, I'm not gonna buy it again. So I like to take my barbecue jackfruit and my barbecue sauce and my Trader Joe's jackfruit and just blend them together. Now, this is young jackfruit, and here's the thing with this. If you buy like the native forest or the other jackfruits in the store, the sodium's through the roof. I don't like a lot of salt. It puffs me up, it makes me look puffy. I don't have the like cheekbones and stuff then, and I look like a little 12-year-old girl with puffy cheeks. So I personally like the no sodium added jackfruit. That's why I go with the Trader Joe's. We got the barbecue sauce here. We're gonna stick that over there. And you guys, I'm all about convenience. Yes, I sprout my own sprouts. Yes, I'm growing 80% of my produce, but I also like quick and simple things, which is going to take me to the next item. So first of all, a lot of kales. I get the bagged, already chopped kale because my greens are just coming in. The wild organic arugula. So we're gonna put these over here. So I got these. I got figs. So I got 3 containers of figs. I got the tiger figs. I got the fresh green figs. And I got the sweet figs. And the reason I don't mind that the figs aren't organic, almost always figs die if they're sprayed with pesticides. So I know that it doesn't have to specify organic when it comes to the figs, because figs will not make it. You can literally smell the pesticides a mile away if figs are sprayed, and they usually look like absolute dog poo. So I know that these were not sprayed. So I got 3 packages of those. I did get a thing of raw honey. It's $4. And it's raw organic honey, Trader Joe's brand. Again, I like the Trader Joe's brand. I am not a vegan, I'm a vegan, and so, you know, I do eat a little raw honey from time to time, not all the time, but when I do, I eat it on this gluten-free crisp bread from, it's Norwegian crisp bread, and it actually is sprouted, and I love this stuff. So I'm gonna put these over here. So what else did I get? I got the sweet potatoes, gonna stick those over there. Now, we're still on the produce. I got 5 cucumbers, I'm just gonna hold up 4. 1 avocado, a bag of Granny Smith apples. Show me some love if you like to juice Granny Smith apples. I absolutely love Granny Smith apples. I got a bag of onions. I got some garbanzo beans. I don't really eat beans. I don't like foods that are improperly food combined naturally, such as beans. They have a protein and a carbohydrate. I personally prefer to food combine and to have my foods naturally. You're gonna knock that lamp down, thank you. Naturally food combined, but every once in a while, if I'm getting too skinny, the arms are I'm looking like a bean pole with a butt, I'll eat some garbanzo beans. Some coconut cream, love that. What else did I get? I got these, I've never tried them, completely cacao chips. So they're raw cacao chips. I also got the 72% dark chocolate chips because, hey, sometimes I like to nosh on that. I got organic heirloom tomatoes, 2 different kinds. My tomatoes are just coming in. Now, I got a container of dates. I got 2 pineapple, they're organic. I got 3 butternut squash, also organic. You know it's organic if it starts with a 9, the number 9. I got the Trader Joe's organic coconut water. Now let's get to the fun stuff. This is and I got garlic. This is the fun stuff. So we get into the dips. I love their vegan buffalo dip. Now this has a touch of an oil that I am totally against, but every once in a while, when I want to rock out and be a bad girl, I will eat the Trader Joe's vegan buffalo dip because it tastes really good. I like to mix it in a salad with a bunch of sea vegetables. It's not too spicy. I don't do really well with spicy food, so I stocked up. I got 1 of those. I got the vegan nacho dip, also a questionable ingredient in it, but hey, I do a 90% raw diet. I was 100% raw for 11 years, and I'm not perfect. You know, I'm in my mid-40s. I eat what I want to eat. You know, if I want some vegan nacho dip and I'm not harming animals in the process, and it's got an oil that is the Antichrist in there, I'm going to have it in moderation once a month and call it a day, right? It's all about balance, you guys. It's about balance. We don't have to be perfect. No one's perfect, right? When I first got into this game, I was just like I am now. I was sprouting my own sprouts. I was growing my food. I would only buy 150%, organic. I was so psychotic about what I wouldn't even drink tea because it was cooked. And then one day I had a come to Jesus moment and realized I couldn't eat out anywhere. I couldn't do anything, which I don't really eat out anyway. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna rock out and have a blue corn chip every once in a while in some vegan dip, and I'm gonna live. And it's all about also the other things you do. I cleanse my colon all the time. FYI, I get colon hydrotherapy even though I haven't had one in 6 months. I do coffee enemas, I do lemon juice enemas, baking soda enemas, garlic enemas, and I don't, let anyone invade my personal space or my body. That's very, very important. Ladies, you want to be very mindful. Take a lover once every 10 years because you don't know where people have been. So I'm very, very cautious in every area of my life time to time. Okay, so moving on. I also got the Miko's Creamery. Hallelujah. Trader Joe's carries Miko's Creamery, and we love her. Miko's, sister. Okay, love this. Couldn't find their butter. Okay, I got the vegan feta cheese alternative. I got 3 of them. They're in a brine. My girlfriend who works at the Trader Joe's in California, she's on my Instagram. She bought my book. She's wonderful. She told me about this, turned me on to this, and I love it. She does all the flour buying for Trader Joe's. So I got that. I got sardines and water for the dogs because my dogs are pescatarian. I got these organic veggie bites, and I was shocked. The first 10 ingredients are organic vegetables, and there's no bullshit in them. So I really like these. I got the cauliflower ganache because all it is cauliflower, cassava flour, and extra virgin olive oil and sea salt. So I love these. These will go in the freezer. They're super good. Coconut cream, what else did I get? Okay, so we talked about soy yesterday on my wall, and I wanted to show you the example. I don't eat soy, but I want to show you the example. I wanted to show you guys the example of if I was buying tofu, which I don't, I would get the sprouted, this says sprouted on it, organic tofu from Trader Joe's. Why? Because sprouted means it's fermented, and organic means it's non-GMO. So that is the only kind. So, I'll probably give it to a friend who comes over or something. Now, I did buy something new. These are nut-free, egg-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, soy-free, fish-free, shellfish-free, mustard-free, sesame-free, sulfite-free cookies. And I'm too lazy right now to make anything but date rolls. So I thought, you know what? Those look decent. And yeah, so this is what I got. And I only spent, I think, $170. And this will last me a month. And I eat, you guys, I can out eat any man. I can eat anyone out of house and home. I also got 2 vegan, non-GMO, dark chocolate, almond and sea salt bars right here. What else did I get? I showed you the microgreens, and I sprout myself. So I have 2 canning jars over here. I'm just starting my sprouts this week, but they're full of my sprouting seeds, and I have them turned over. So, when this food runs out, because I juice a lot, I juice every day. When this food runs out, I will, live off my sprouts. I'll live off my vegetables in the garden. It's all about, I don't mind spending money when it comes to fresh produce. The cost of things these days are absolutely ridiculous. I think if you guys can all budget to go to the store once a month and start growing your own food, kudos to you, because that's what I do. I picked up unpasteurized orange juice. Why? Because every once in a while I wake up in the morning and do not want to get this juicer is huge. It's a commercial juicer that you see in gyms and Whole Foods, and it is a pain to clean. So every once in a while, you can see I cracked it open because that's all I've had today is a little bit of juice. Every once in a while, I want some juice, right? And I don't want to have to clean the juicer, or I've got client calls and I don't want to have to deal with cleaning the juicer. So this is nice, and it's unpasteurized. It says right here, unpasteurized. In the ingredients, 100% pure organic oranges. That's it. So I don't have a problem with that. Does it lose enzymes? Well, absolutely it loses a little enzymes, but so does the juice we make as soon as the air hits it, right? So this is what I got. Tell me what you guys think. I can't take the phone or the computer and the phone outside, but when costs are rising like they are, you want to be super freaking mindful, right? We want to be mindful, folks, of what we are doing. And I find I was going to the grocery store 2 and 3 times a week. I was going to Trader Joe's every other week, and then hitting like, thank God I'm not in San Diego anymore. I miss Jimbo's so bad, but I spent so much money on groceries. Now I go once a month, I intermittent fast, I grow my own food in my garden again, and now that I can live in a peaceful environment, and it's nice. It's just nice to have all these options and to be able to grow my own food. So try it yourself, folks. Share this video on Facebook. I might send you my book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac. Also, if you share it in your stories on Instagram, I might do it there. YouTube, the same way. Also, let's connect on social media. Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox, here on Facebook for those of you watching on Instagram. Also, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on TikTok. I don't know much, but I'm doing something right over there, so join me over there. And Raw Chef Andrea on Instagram. And on YouTube, it's Andrea Cox TV for health and wellness videos like this. You guys, I got 3 videos. I'm gonna edit them tonight and get them up on that channel. And for my spiritual channel, sometimes it comes off a little harsh to many of you. I've got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. For my spiritual channel, it is The Detox Intuitive on YouTube. And on that note, I kind of want to take you guys to see the garden. You will see like just how messy I am though if I pick all this up, but I kind of want to take you guys outside and see the garden. Should I? I don't know if I should. I'd probably, well, I'm gonna try. Okay, let's try. So that's corn. I don't know if you guys can hear me. That's corn, and right there, growing real tall. These are cucumbers and zucchini, basil. Those are tomatoes. I gotta turn my water on. Over here I have some purslane. Beautiful purslane. I'm gonna have some in my salad. I also have aloe down there. Yeah, so it's really, really pretty. So there's the garden. Okay, my loves, I love you. It's pretty, isn't it?